With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D on Double G. But I somehow, someway, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day, man.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Nerdy News, a weekly series releasing every Sunday recapping the news out of every franchise. But before we get into the news, make sure to check out the video by Mew and Kiddo TV on their channel. We did a collab about She-Hulk, it's a recap and it's really fun, so check it out, here is a clip. Insanity happens, then Jen hulks out, then breaks out of Disney Plus and demands to speak to the manager. Wait, that's a wrong character. We see Galadriel. Am I supposed to read this? Alright, links are in the description. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and tell George sent you. Now let's get into the news, and of course the first segment, the Transformers stuff. Soundwave superior. Not gonna lie, the Transformers news this week were kind of dry. We didn't get any new Transformers Earthspark promotional images or posters or trailers as we've been getting for the past few weeks. And the Rise of the Beast news weren't that big either. But that doesn't mean we didn't have news at all. The most exciting news this week was the announcement of some Rise of the Beast reshoots. Now reshoots are completely normal in all of movies. I think people saw that there were some reshoots and rewrites happening to the script, and people were freaking out saying that the movie is bad and they are rewriting it and they're probably delayed. No, it's absolutely normal for every movie, TV series, or just anything in media to be recut, re-edited, reshot again and again. Just like, I mean, what was the biggest movie of last year? Spider-Man No Way Home. Did that movie have reshoots? Of course it did. It's bound to happen, and the Rise of the Beast reshoots are actually not that big compared to the No Way Home reshoots. We have this guy, Toby, not gonna pronounce his last name. But yeah, he confirmed that Stephen Cable Jr. added him in 2 more scenes, and that's why he's doing reshoots.
Can I even say that part?
Just say you got a major opportunity.
That ain't no major. I'm gonna tell him what it is. We cousins like that. The head people from Transformers said I did so good in my part. They want to add me to some more scenes, so I gotta go shoot some more stuff for Transformers. I don't know if I can legally say that. If I can, we gonna keep it in. If it's not, you're gonna hear a whole bunch of bleeps.
This is actually really cool that like he sees the energy he has on screen and then he's like, yo, let's add you in more scenes. Maybe he will have a scene with the Transformers. That would be pretty cool, like reacting to Optimus Prime. Oh my god, it's a giant robot. We've seen it. We've seen those scenes and we kind of love them or hate them, but they are fun. It's not confirmed how big these reshoots are actually, but I can imagine they're pretty small because we have only this Toby guy. He's a rapper, I believe. But yeah, it's fun. It's nice. Yay. Also, next week is the MCM Comic-Con, which many people believe that Hasbro can reveal the official Rise of the Beast toys for the first time, and probably the Studio Series ones. Now, what I think it's possible. I think it's possible because it's already like Comic-Con. The Comic-Con is already next week, which already puts it in a spot where it's closer to November. So let's count: November, December, then January and February. They'll probably have to have the Rise of the Beast toys on the shelves so that the marketing can happen. So they only have like 2 months to reveal those. So I think there is a huge possibility for some reveals. Now I don't think we'll get a poster or a trailer. A trailer is bizarre to think even, because we know a trailer is coming out in December, okay? The trailer is too soon. Maybe we'll get like a little poster like teasing us, but I think the toys are possible. Now, oops, I was wrong. There was actually a brand new Earthspark promotional clip titled Optimus Prime and a little one arrive. Now, actually this was shown on the YouTube channel of Transformers, and actually there was an error in the title which names Elita as RC in the title, which was funny. It's like short, it's like 51 seconds long. It shows Swindle and Hardtop trying to get some illegal energy on, but the business is abruptly interrupted by the arrival of Optimus Prime and the Leader 1. We can clearly listen to Optimus Prime and the Leader's voices ready to battle. And then it cuts out and we'll find out what happens on the 11th of November. Now let's move on to the DC news. I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, we have DC news. Holy shit, DC is making a comeback just like LL Cool J in the 90s, because we have some crazy announcements like Man of Steel 2, like The Flash, the sequel already in the writing. We have some new spin-offs. It's crazy. But the biggest thing that happened, of course, was the release of the movie Black Adam. So here is my review of it. Alright, I just got home from the theater and here is my review for the newest DC movie, Black Adam. So I'm going to talk about non-spoiler territory first and then we'll get into spoilers. So here is my non-spoiler review. So, this movie is certainly a movie. Now, is this movie good? No. No. Is this movie bad? No. No. So, I think the best word to describe this movie is mediocre. It's absolutely a mid movie. It's not the typical movie you would want to see in the theater. It's not like you sit down and you watch it and you get invested by the story, so you keep on watching it. No, it's more like you put it on, you watch like the first 10 minutes and then you get kind of bored, so you go to the other room and you still hear the movie from the other room, but you're still like, yeah, do I want to watch this? It didn't do anything special or anything that hasn't been done before in a superhero movie. I don't know, mate. You just gotta check it out, okay? Don't take my opinion as facts. Now, did I listen to the movie from front to back? Nah, bruh. I like fell asleep. But yeah, you gotta watch it yourself and make out your opinion. Now here are the spoiler parts. Is that the fucking Quicksilver scene from Days of Future Past? Holy shit, why did they kill Dr. Fate? Like, Dr. Fate was one of the main reasons why I wanted to check out this movie, and he like didn't do anything really. He just like sat there in a chair and then fought a little bit and he died, which even his sacrifice really could have been a lot bigger, you know, because he died to save his friend Hawkman, but hey, maybe his like just the death scene could have been a little bit more special, you know. But then the helmet fell and you're like, oh, the helmet is okay, maybe someone will find it, and that's how we get a new Dr. Fate in the DCEU. Nah, bruh, the helmet also disintegrated, so the helmet was like, goodbye. That was so fucking dumb. Black Adam as a character was just so robotic, you know. He didn't have emotions. He just had anger and normal, you know. The Justice Society was so mid also. Like, they talked about them like we were supposed to know them, but we don't have any idea who anybody is. Now the Atom Boy, he was cool, he was funny at times. The Tornado Girl, she just looked nice. The Hawkman is like a Falcon from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but with cooler weapons and with a dumber helmet. And probably the main reason I watched this movie was the post-credit scene. So let's talk about that post-credit, boy. Superman. Not only Superman, but Superman played by Henry Cavill has returned to the DCEU, and this is actually really cool. Now, of course, a couple of days ago we did have a confirmation for Man of Steel 2, which kind of ruined the surprise appearance in this movie. But hey, they are definitely building up to something cool, and I honestly can't wait to see this. But this movie was kind of a disappointment. But hey, I didn't have any expectations of this movie. If I sound a little bit tired, it's because I'm jumping around my room recording, so let me catch a little breath and let's talk about the other stuff that happened this week. Alright, let's talk about Marvel. So, way back in the 4th episode of the Nerdy News, I talked about a rumor which says that Harrison Ford will be playing the Thunderbolt Ross in the MCU after the passing of William Hurt, and now it looks like this is actually confirmed. So yeah, Harrison Ford joins the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Captain America New World Order, taking the role of Thunderbolt Ross after the passing of William Hurt. Now, I don't know my opinion with this, to be honest, because yeah, they didn't recast Chadwick Boseman, but you can say that Black Panther is a much bigger role. But hey, I don't know what Marvel Studios will do with Harrison Ford and with Thunderbolt Ross. Maybe they did have mega plans with the Red Hulk, and the passing of William Hurt obviously kind of ended the plans with the Red Hulk, but now they have Harrison Ford, so I don't know really what to think of this. Next up, we'll talk about Marvel Zombies, and it looks like we officially have a surprising episode count. If you don't know, Marvel Zombies is a spin-off of the What If episode about the zombies, and of course many people want the full-on Marvel Zombies experience, and it looks like we are getting it with the TVMA R-rating equivalent. So this series will be full-on R-rating, full-on zombie action with death and blood and all those gritty DC stuff, you know. And surprisingly, this series will only have 4 episodes. Now, we don't know how long each episode will be, probably like an hour. Their normal 6 episode outings usually produce to 40-50 minutes runtimes, while WandaVision, She-Hulk, and What If, which all had 9 episodes, usually have around 30 minutes runtime. So, using that logic, I think we will have a pretty long Marvel Zombies experience. And finally, let's talk about Loki Season 2. It's a very interesting thing because it's the first Marvel Studios Disney Plus series which has a 2nd season. And it was confirmed by some cast members that Loki Season 2 is done filming. Now, things are moving along much quicker than I have expected. The project started shooting in London back in June, meaning that the cameras have been rolling for nearly 4 months at this point. If in fact the series is done, then perhaps it could be moved up from the summer 2023 release date. Stuff are really interesting, but you know what's more interesting? Star Wars news. Nah, I'm kidding. We don't have much to talk about, of course, Andor Episode 7 happened and didn't watch it either, but we have official runtimes of all 6 episodes of the new Star Wars animated series, Tales of the Jedi. Episode 1, 17 minutes, Episode 2, 14 minutes, Episode 3, 13 minutes, Episode 4, 15 minutes, Episode 5, 10 minutes, Episode 6, 14 minutes. Now, these are pretty short, but yeah, Tales of the Jedi, it's referred as a short, but they're actually much longer than I anticipated. I actually thought they were going to be like I Am Groot types of episodes, like 3 minutes, something like that. But no, we have up to 17 minutes and the lowest is like 10 minutes, which is actually pretty nice. It's like an episode of Teen Titans Go, you know. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I mean, technically you can't enjoy that, but hey. Also, we have some news for the live-action Ahsoka series. The Sabine actress has seemingly wrapped Ahsoka filming, so she has posted some pictures of concept arts looking really nice, and she says, "What a year, this journey, ... End quote. Now, of course, we don't know if the entire cast has been finished filming, if they already moved to another project or something like that, but we do know that Michelle Bordizzo has completed playing the role of Sabine for the time being. Alright, I swear this is going to be a short one, but I need to talk about that. So, according to some leaks, the brand new Dragon Ball series will be officially announced this November or December. Now, I don't know how trusted this source is and where the source comes from, and if he has a track record of guessing other Dragon Ball things. But many Dragon Ball creators are actually talking about this, and I would guess it's true. Now, it could be either late November or early December, and we actually don't know what they will announce. Maybe it's a brand new, like full-on canon series, like a continuation of Dragon Ball Super, a thing which I have wanted for ever since I finished Dragon Ball Super, which, alright, wasn't too long ago. It was like the end of September, but hey, I want it as much as old fans want it. Okay, I want to see the new Moro saga and the Granola saga being made in animation, 2D animation, and to see what will happen after the events of Dragon Ball Super Hero. Now this is going to be exciting, but it could be a web series, something like Super Dragon Ball Heroes, not to be confused with Dragon Ball Super Heroes. The web series wasn't connected to the main timeline, and it was like 10 minutes episode. Yeah, it wasn't like a full-on television anime, just like Dragon Ball Super. I hope it's like a second season of Dragon Ball Super. Who knows? Maybe they'll give it a new name. Who knows? Maybe it's called Dragon Ball Ultra or something like that. That would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, these were all news of this week. Tell me down in the comments what do you think about those. Which was your favorite? And also I want to hear your thoughts on the Black Adam movie. What did you thought of that? So yeah, goodbye everyone. Take care.